What's up guys, it's me Sam, and today I'm going to be hosting the GAMELADS75 Christmas podcast. It's the last one of the year, so we're going to have a bit of fun. And so today we've got
George, obviously. It wouldn't be a podcast without me. And now it's
Troy, and also Dan, because it wouldn't be a podcast without me. Because well, it would be, but no.
Yeah, of course it would. But and Sam, obviously. Troy was like whispering it. You may have heard that. But this is the usual disorganised podcast, guys. Like we do every so often. This will be our third episode, won't it?
Yeah.
I guess.
Third should have been fourth.
Should have been fourth, but obviously we had a few issues.
Dan smashing.
Liam isn't here today; he's unavailable, and so is Joe. Joe is available. Joe is available.
He's up
YouTube
watching
videos.
porn. I can
Probably
see him through the window.
Playing a bit of Battlefield or something, but yeah, it's just us for the Christmas podcast. I don't know if this will be the Christmas special. We may add something, or but maybe not.
Probably.
But I don't know how much we're going to be adding from now until 2014. Obviously, you know about the new schedule that I've done in that update, which I hate doing because updates are not something I want to do.
They're not fun.
They're not fun. They're serious and sinister. But this is Christmas, and this is the time of giving and receiving.
I don't feel the Christmasness because George ain't wearing one of his proper Christmas sweaters.
I've
like
got
he was last year.
Yeah,
you need a proper one.
Okay, sorry, but
I haven't even put my Christmas tree up yet.
it's the 21st of December, and Troy hasn't even got his tree up. I've had my tree up since.
Don't blame you.
We've got all the presents like up the wall. We don't have a tree yet though.
Why would you hang?
How about you make a tree out of presents?
That'd be pretty cool.
Then you
actually, that's ingenious. Like
then you take one from the pile and just all collapse.
Yeah.
Or you just don't take any, and you just look at them hoping you one day be able to open them.
My dad would run and jump into them.
Yeah. Like, oh hey. Yeah. That's great. But today we're going to be talking about some stories, some interesting stories. I'm going to be talking about the history of our illustrious career on YouTube.
I don't think I'll mention mine. I think it's a bit too.
Troy has got us a surprise for us. You'll be shocked when you listen to it.
And I'm going to be talking about how he almost got arrested on Friday.
And Sam doesn't know what he's doing. Bless him. But anyway, let's kick on into the first story and the history of our channel. So, not many people know this. Troy, you heard about this last night. I was
Joe
knows.
I was told
Joe
about
obviously knows, but
I definitely know.
You don't. Down the other end of the microphone, you don't know what's going on. So basically, Dan and I don't know, it was a couple of years ago now.
I'm just going to say the thing. One day I was sat here on my Xbox, I hear a knock on the door. George is there. I hadn't seen him in 3 years. He goes, "Can I come in?" I go, "Okay, yeah, you can come in."
That was it, wasn't it? I hardly saw it.
Why did you just one day come round?
I was probably bored, but I think it was raining actually. You can keep your drink there, Troy, if you really want. But anyway, this is the story, and this is what happened. Dan and I, obviously I haven't seen him in a while, so we had a little general chit-chat, catch-up thing. We didn't really listen to each other. No. But we got down to business. We were playing a bit of Far Cry... not Far Cry. Just Cause 2. Sorry. Playing Just Cause 2. Very good game.
I think it's on that department.
Doesn't matter. Just Cause 2. Very good game. And we were just sat down the sofa. I think I was watching you play actually, and I said to Dan, "I've got my phone on me," and he was like, "Oh yeah." So I got it out, and had a camera on it, and we thought,
as most do nowadays,
why not? Yeah, as they usually do, and we kind of thought, right, should we do a bit of recording? We didn't really know who said the main thing. I think we just generally recorded it first, and then we were just like mucking around saying like. We've been doing a few Easter eggs and things like that. Pie Island.
With the guy on a speedboat crashing on there and killing him with the bubble gun.
Yeah, there was a few eventful things on there. And basically, we sat down, got the laptop out, or was it even on this hunk of metal down here?
I think it was on the hunk of metal.
No, I think it was on your laptop. But basically...
Actually, I think it was on yours, because I don't think I had my laptop then.
Well,
I think you took it home.
I don't even know what happened. But basically, we went on the old internet... went on YouTube, we made a channel, and that channel was called DG Games. Now, we never uploaded anything on there because we forgot the password. But if we didn't forget the password, we would be still DG Games. So, there you go. Fun fact. So, basically, we thought, right, we'll make another channel. and we were just thinking
We were
tonight. I
there all-
said Game Lads.
Yes, it's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
great.
Sorry.
Sorry, everybody.
We
Oh,
apologise.
out.
We apologise.
sorry, I'm just going to keep shaking this now. I'm just going to be like sat here. But basically, yeah, we made the channel as it's now known.
We sat there
GameLads75. Yeah, I think I came up with Game Lads bit, and then
75 was because
I don't know. I mean, it was some meaning towards it, wasn't it?
if it was 76, I would have known why, because that's my door number.
Yeah, and no, I thought that's why, because 76 is your door number, and we thought, right, we don't want 76 to go out, so we either thought 75 or 77.
Yeah.
So we thought 75 sounded better. So Dan came up with a number, I came up with the main name bit, and now we're here, GameLads75, bringing you podcasts of total
People we
and
found on the
organised.
street.
But yeah, well, I don't think we ever actually uploaded any Far Cry stuff because we tried to.
Just cause.
I keep saying Far Cry.
Why?
I keep them. They look similar.
Right there,
They're kind of similar. Sorry, yeah, Just Cause. We never uploaded any of that. We may actually come back to it one day. A bit of Just Cause 2.
Kill Bill.
That was a thing we had. But basically, that was the kind of beginning of. So our first episode, our first video was the Battlefield 3 open beta.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
you have memories of that, Sam.
Yeah.
I remember
and
One
I
of the
think
funniest videos.
it
Is
was
it now,
stupid.
George?
It's deleted, but
Deleted all of the camera stuff.
I deleted the camera stuff. I kind of regret it, but you know,
I think that got rid of a good 3,000 views.
Yeah, it did. We'd be on about 13,000 total.
Like,
we're on like 9,000 at the moment.
10K.
I think quite a few of them are actually me just constantly watching them.
Yeah. But Jesus Christ, almost pulled the microphone off there. But basically, yeah, that was our first video. That was on the 28th of August, which we always remember our anniversary for the first video, because we didn't particularly know which day we joined YouTube, like, as a channel. But obviously, you know, 2 years from now, we're now on 118 subscribers and growing, so I think that's a nice little story, isn't it? Our little our kind of beginning, and then obviously we had Sam, Troy, Liam, Milo, and now we're, so obviously Milo's left and things like that, but you know, we're growing and we're very happy at the stage we are at the moment, and we're going to continue on. So Troy, I think it's time for your story.
Well,
Come on,
I
pal.
don't know if I should though.
on.
Don't mention any names.
Don't mention names.
Okay, George. So pretty much it was a regular day at school. It was about 2ish.
How about you say what year?
What?
Year, was it 4, 5?
3 or 4 when we were like
Oh yeah,
7,
yeah, about 3 or 4.
7 years old.
In our primary school. And we were called in early, I think, because it was lunch, and we were called in early because something could happen, something terrible.
Troy.
No, it weren't me. It was
You can't say the name.
You can't say the name. You
I
can
mean-
mention what he done though.
You said he.
It was a he.
Yeah, who's going to go? What kind of girl goes into the boys' room? Wait a minute. Pretty much, what happened was it was a regular day. We were called into whose house? Classroom. I forgot whose classroom it was. But we were called into this classroom, and everyone was like, "Oh, what's going on?" It was like World War III. Yeah, it was like World War III, and pretty much. They say, right, everyone be quiet. Someone's done a huge shite on the
wall.
One of the teachers. Oh God! One of the teachers was like, right, someone just put shite all over the wall, and it all sort of kicked off from there. The teacher was like shouting. Then was it deputy head at the time?
Might have been.
That was Miss Howarth, wasn't it? Deputy head. She was the deputy head of the school, Mrs.
We
Howarth.
said no names.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can say the teachers. Are they seriously going to be watching this?
It'd be creepy if they were.
I don't really care if they do.
Probably retired by now.
And she goes, right, I've got to clean all this shite off the wall now. And pretty much from there, and it's not like 100% who it was. It's still like a mystery.
Yeah, but people speculated.
Yeah.
What did this guy used to eat? Because he had some very weird combinations.
Orange peels.
Oh, bloody hell.
He used to
Break
eat-
time is you want this orange? I've got the peels. And
bloody hell.
yeah, what else? I used to have like double-decker jam sandwiches like this big. You can't actually see, but it was like this big.
He's holding his hands quite far away from
Imagine
each
like a
other.
2 metre
But
gap.
imagine
between-
about the size of his head.
You
is how
can't
he's
see
doing
his
it.
head.
And
Sounds-
pretty much, when he used to take one bite, he used to fling out the other side, and the other bloke was like, "Oh bloody hell!" And that was pretty much it, really.
That's a very interesting story.
Yeah.
That somebody took a crap on the
It's
wall.
like-
That's what I. Why? How can you do that?
Run out of
How
toilet
can you
paper,
miss by
so
that
wait a
much?
minute.
What? Just start
Stand up,
twerking,
Twerking on the wall.
Oh shit.
like doing a good old Miley Cyrus. Maybe even been Miley Cyrus. To actually crap.
She was younger. She was younger.
She must have been about 15. But
That was it.
okay, that's different.
Dan.
Some guy. Yeah,
Dan.
Dan. This is something I
Right.
want to hear now.
Right.
Yes,
Before I say this, I am the worst storyteller ever.
And
And you take drama. Okay, great.
yes.
Right. So I might say stuff in the wrong order.
Okay.
Okay. I might miss bits out and then say them later. But here it goes.
But that's part
Right.
of the story.
So
Yeah.
I do something called Explorers, which is like, if you know what scouting is, it's one up from that.
Kids Club.
Girl guys.
No, it's literally, it's sort of once every month someone gets arrested there.
Really?
So yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
What, properly?
yeah.
What,
Someone,
not
explorers?
yeah, just saying. A couple of months ago, one of the guys got a shopping trolley, got in it and went down Corn Street,
Right. Corn Street is a street in...
and he got pulled over by a police car.
Stop.
So what did you do?
Right, so, like, you guys are going to laugh at me for this, but I can't
Yes, we
do
will.
my laces, okay?
Okay.
No, I can, but I can't.
Really?
So,
No.
literally,
Dear.
yesterday, which is Friday,
Mhm.
was the first day I did my laces with like a double knot and shit. But, we had to... Well, our Explorers, we had to... Because it was our leader's last day there, it was like he was retiring. We told him to go to B&Q, and we had to find him on the way. Okay.
Right.
Oh,
He
God.
didn't know we were hunting him down, and we were ordered when we find him, we must sort of like attack him. Right? So this is a Friday night at around 9 p.m.
Mm.
So there's obviously going to
Oh,
be police people walking down
Yeah.
the street. So my laces, they sort of come undone, and because our group's trying to get to him, we don't have time for me to stop and do him up again. So I take my shoe off, and I'm walking around town holding a shoe in my hand without a shoe on my foot. Okay?
Right.
Do you think you nicked it?
No, we're carrying on. It's wet.
Right.
So my
Well,
foot
yeah,
gets...
it was raining quite
Yes,
bad.
Your foot's going to get soaked.
My foot was soaking. Because it
Okay.
had like this thick sock on, that's all. And so I was hopping around the place quite a bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was shouting a lot. Okay,
Like drunk.
I got stared at quite a bit.
Yeah.
Also, another thing which made it funny was I had a hoodie on. Okay,
Okay.
with my hood up.
Ooh.
So I'm.
That's a bit.
Imagine this. You're at the dark.
Oh, God.
This is a night where people get high and drunk at the same time.
So,
a guy's going down the high street wearing
hopping along with a hoodie on.
hopping along without a shoe on, with a hoodie on, with a shoe in his hand, chasing after people. Okay, you can imagine that.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, this is getting funny.
so we have eventually we're in a group and we split off. So with my mate, and we come back with our group and they say, right, you got to hide. Okay, you got to hide because we're gonna jump out on him. Okay, so we decide to hide between two bars. There are bouncers outside the bar. So I'm sat there with my head down like that with a shoe in my hand. There's a shop behind us, literally like, I've got a shoe in my hand like I'm about to break down the window and steal everything. So, oh god, it's just... thinking of this, funny as crap, and like a police officer then comes up and goes, "What are you doing?" So I can't say, "Oh, I'm just stood here because I couldn't do my lace up, took my shoe off, and then we're about to go hunt down a man." I can't say that to a police officer, but then I can't say really anything else because then he might think I'm drunk and high.
Yeah.
Because he'd been following us for a while because I'd been hopping down the high street. So, yeah.
Then what happened?
He told me to come over to him. We had a bit of a talk.
What was you talking about?
Well, he said, "So why have you got a shoe on?" I went, "Well, I can't really do my laces."
Yeah.
Did he start laughing?
He just looked at me like, "Okay, I think you should go home now." And that was my Friday night.
And he said, what? So basically, he said to you, "You should probably go home."
Yeah.
You should probably go home.
And, yeah, that was funny. Also, on that night, some people asked me for some filters.
Ah, and that's a cigarette.
Then I shouted out, "Sorry, my mum would beat me." So that's my
Wait,
friend.
what did they look like? Because I might know them.
No, I know. George, don't worry, I knew them.
Oh,
I knew them.
okay.
Oh,
So,
Nice.
yeah, that was my Friday night.
that's
So
Jesus
you
Christ.
pretty much nearly got arrested.
I almost got arrested.
Jesus
for being
Christ.
drunk and high and shit. So Sam, do you have a story?
Jesus. I'm still trying to
Okay.
get to grips with yours.
I can put that on if you want.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Let's put the music
Wow.
on.
Jesus.
That was intense.
That was funny.
Right. So anyone else got a
Sam, has he got any?
You got a story?
He'll end up reading Cinderella out to us or something.
You're.
Yes. Oh, God's sake. I can't believe this. Merry Christmas.
This is Christmas at GAMELADS75.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, without Dan.
Without
Dan's
Liam
here.
and Joe.
Without Liam and Joe.
No.
Bloody hell. God, I'm trying to think.
Does anyone else have a story while he's still
A
thinking?
story. Let me try and think of a story.
This can be from a while ago, Sam. So just think.
I know, I'm trying to
It
think.
could be 4.
Have you got anything, Troy?
Just
Just poo on the wall. Are you thinking of poo on the wall all the time?
God.
No, you're not going to the toilet here, George.
Yeah, just be careful.
You
You haven't got jam sandwiches,
You always say
You haven't
jam.
done
Jam.
a sandwich.
not with any mayo, with it.
Oh, jam and mayo.
Jam mayo.
That's intense.
Jesus Christ.
Any stories, Sam?
Come on,
Come
Sam.
on.
We need this. We're at
Oh, I've got an idea.
7.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you a story about
Here we
how I
go.
broke my wrist.
Oh yes, this is
Oh.
good. This is a good one. Come on, sit there. Everyone quiet.
Right, so it was a Thursday, I think.
Ethan remembers the date.
I think, and it was the final week before the 6 weeks holidays, so like the summer holidays. And pretty much what happened was, it was lunch and everyone was like rowdy and crazy. So I run out and I'm like 300 miles an hour out this door straight into this drain. Well, not into a drain, but I tripped over this drain, like sort of like front flipped, landed on my wrist.
Was this year 6?
This was year 5.
5? Yeah, 5. And I broke my wrist. I didn't think I broke my wrist. I was like this, but you can't see it.
Oh,
But
I remember you telling me this story, yeah.
and
Your
I
floppy
had it.
arm.
Yeah, I had a floppy arm and I had a bump like that big.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
It was a
okay.
proper
Yeah.
snap.
Okay.
And so I went to one of the teachers, you know, like the dinner ladies. who sat
Yeah.
outside.
Who was there? Miss Edwards, Miss Juicer. Is that it? Remember her?
Juicer.
Miss Juicer. She was an horrible woman. She was like
Oh, was she
grey
the
hair,
old
Miss
one?
Juicer. She had
Oh.
like a
Shit, that was.
yeah. And remember Miss Edwards? She was like right up us.
Which? Oh, I remember.
She had
Remember
like
the
a
really
blue
fat
coat.
one?
Yeah, blue
Yeah,
coat.
yeah, I went to
glasses,
her,
her teeth
and
were all
she was like, "Oh, I put some colour, you know what? Look at it."
Right, I just want to your voice for everybody.
Yeah, and I walk over and I'm like this, like my hand is white and my face is like pure white, like snow, sort of white.
yeah.
And I walk in and I'm like, I'm holding my wrist, and I walk in, I go in, and then I've got
You're muffling. You got your hand over your mouth.
I've got I've got my hand in my I'm holding my wrist. So I go into the nurse's room. And
She's never there.
No.
You just sit there for about
It's
20
probably
hours.
high or something.
the head teacher, Mr. B or
Mr.
whatever.
Bartleman.
Everyone called him Mr. B.
Yeah.
Mr. B.
Good.
And I was surprised on how strong he was. He nearly punched a hole through the bloody wall. You know them ice pack things?
Yeah.
You got one of them right on the wall. It smashes into him and he just slams it on my wrist to sort of get all the bruising out and whatever. And I see my mum walking down. She's like, shit. and then I get a sling and everything. Well, I already had a sling, and I have to walk from West Whitney to Whitney, the town, which took about half an hour nearly, because I was like, wobbling along.
I can imagine Troy does
That'd be pretty funny.
And I get painkillers and I get like everything, and they x-ray my hand and it was broken in 2 places, so there was like a floating bone sort of in the middle of my wrist, just floating. And that was pretty much it, and I got $4,000 for it. Suing them.
You got $4,000 compensation.
Suing the school.
You can only get that when you're 18.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I have to give my mum like £1,000 of it, and my dad and my family, because I'm nice, even though I have to.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I had to go to like court and everything and sign out all these contracts. And
when you're like 7 years old. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
So what are you going to get? What is that?
4,000. Probably put that towards driving tests and everything like that. Something important.
Yeah.
And not waste it on Xbox. Porn.
Yeah, bloody hell. Well, that's a
story
story for you.
enough.
Suing you. Have they sorted it out? Have they sorted it? No, still
Probably
there.
Someone's gonna die.
Someone's going to die.
Troy's going to say, I told you.
Well, my sister still goes there, so
Oh, here we go.
claim $4,000.
Yeah.
So Sam,
Right.
we're finally looking forward to your story.
I remember one. Now I think I was in year 5, and it was in the January.
You didn't go to our school?
No, it was when I was in primary school.
Is this Didcot?
Yeah, it's when I was in Didcot, and it was everything was covered in snow. We had the day off, and we went sledding down the hill. So I got to the top of the hill, had my sled, sat down on it, went down, hit my arm on one of the rocks that was by the side, and then when I came down, I landed right on my chest.
And then what happened?
Break your ribs.
Probably.
He looked like a penguin. Sliding down the hill on his belly.
I stood up and I felt an immense pain in all of my arm.
Was it a nice feeling?
No! I'd broken my arm in 3 places.
Oh.
Yeah.
3 places.
You can't really claim any compensation,
No.
can you?
You go, I'm suing this rock!
Yeah.
And he's like, please, I have a family!
Yeah. It was my own fault, I do admit, it was stupid.
And you
It's what we get for
I bet it
having
was.
snow.
I bet this hill wasn't like a little incline. I bet it was like a 20-foot mountain. 20-foot mountain.
I bet you Sam's
It's
Sam's
quite
mum
high.
was at the front going, how can I kill him off today? Here's a big rock.
They walked into because there's a co-op near the hill. They'd walked in there.
Did they get a camera and go, hey Sam?
No.
Oh shit!
No, they walked in there to get a hot drink.
And they come out and see their
Next
son
minute they
dead.
came out.
And there
I
was a
saw
dead
the sun
kid.
on the arm, on his arm.
Just out of it.
Yeah, completely.
Let me guess.
Completely gone crime.
Did they send it to You've Been Framed?
No.
But that's a very
Yeah.
painful story. We've had a few pain ones. We're going to have another pain one. Now, I play football, and I'm a goalkeeper. And there's a few times where you take the beating right around the face. And I've had a couple of experience in football and rugby. Now, in football, there was this time. It was in a pre-season friendly game, and basically a ball came in from a free kick, and it was my own teammate who headbutted me. I came out to punch the ball. I punched the ball, but he was going for it as well. So I kind of like, his head went under my arm as I was punching it in the air, and I faced him. And he literally just went like that, straight in my face. I broke my nose. My nose was like...
Oh, what was this?
Blood everywhere. It was...
What? Did you actually break
3 or 4... Yeah, I broke my nose. There was like blood flying out of it. Because I've got like a kind of ridge in the middle of my nose. It's got a bit better now.
Oh, yes.
We'll
put a picture of this on...
And basically...
Pornhub.
Yeah, he came in and I was knocked out. I was unconscious for a couple of minutes. And I was just led on the floor... like just out of it. My hands were like everywhere, and they were all rushing on. I was like, and when I heard everyone come back, blood was everywhere. They were like, shit, he's down, he's knocked out.
And they get like a chopper in,
and then
like fucking hell.
No, and then basically,
get to the chopper!
My dad rushed on, and he was like, "Oh, what's happened here?" My dad
Mr. Dent.
My dad picked me up. I picked me up, and that's when I woke up. Because he picked me up, and I was like. Whoa,
was
Jesus
it like
Christ.
the scene out of King Kong?
Yeah, my head was like tilted back, and I was just like, "What's going on?" You broke your... and I didn't carry on as you would expect.
Obviously.
I had tissue up there, and my nose was a bit kind of it's like split
crooked
down the middle, and it was all very weird. And there was another experience in sport, and this was in rugby, and I used to have braces on my teeth. And basically...
I don't remember you.
You don't remember that?
No.
But basically I had braces on my teeth and I played a rugby game and I didn't have a gum shield. And this was a brutal rugby game. This is like a close game. It was like... The score was like 18-15 to us. We won, but it was very close. And basically, I received the ball... Actually, no, I didn't receive the ball. I was tackling somebody. And this guy got the ball taken out to him. And I was on the wing. And... it was again my teammate came across and hit me, and basically I went in for the tackle, but I was quite high up, and you know in rugby you're supposed to be quite down low and go for the legs.
Otherwise it's illegal.
Yeah, and basically I kind of grabbed this guy round the chest area, and the other guy on my team who was in like the central position came across and tried to tackle him as well, but my head went through, and he came and hit me straight on the side. With his like shoulder straight on the side of the face, and there was this little point on my brace.
Did it go into your? Did it cut your inside of your?
It pretty much just like the side of my lip, my cheek area went above the brace, and it was caught in there, and my mouth was all like mangled up. It was all really weird. My braces didn't break, which was quite surprising, but basically, yeah, I went off the pitch and. We tried to like unhook my brace from my tooth. I was like, and then it came out, and then blood again everywhere, and that hurt. I had like a massive black eye. I carried on. I carried on playing because we didn't have any. We didn't have any subs, and like, my eyes was like that. I was bleeding. I was like, I don't want to do it. My head was hurting.
Let me say this: your teammates seem to have a record of beating you up.
Yeah, well. It's partly my fault. Rugby was partly my fault there, but another time I did clothesline somebody in rugby, which was quite fun. We was playing Burford, and basically this guy, the ball was kind of loose. It was bouncing up, and the ball bounced up to him, and I was running. I was like, dun 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 dun, and just went. I clotheslined him. I just went forearmed him right in the face, and he flipped back. And I think his. Well, that was eventful. Obviously, it's fine. You can carry on eating, man.
It makes annoying crunching.
All right. Well, the battery for the laptop died, so we've managed to recover it. Oh, that would have been so bad if we had to do this again, because that would be so fake.
Now we're feeding the 5,000.
Now we're feeding the 5,000. We've got Doritos. We did have Jaffa cakes. But I was talking about clotheslining that guy, and yeah, I didn't actually apologise to him, but if I ever see him again, he may not remember me because he probably was concussed, so he probably doesn't know what even happened. So that was me almost killing a guy, but now we're here. To be honest, I think that's Christmas already. Are we done?
Are we?
I think we might be done. I mean, this is a short Christmas.
Should we say what we're doing for 2014 in more detail this time?
Okay.
Let's
More
start with you.
detail. All right.
So, like, what you'll be doing for the future.
Well, like that. Yeah. So, okay, 2014 schedule. We're going to hopefully be uploading more consistently. That's the aim with it, and people have more time to do stuff in the week because you guys will be revising. Obviously, you want as much time possible to record and to revise. So,
Georgie. So, Troy, what are you going to be doing?
Well, the plan is me and George have got something going on, which are we actually doing it or not?
yeah, we will.
Yeah. So it's like a two noobs play Planet Side or whatever game we decide to choose. Probably Planet Side.
Yeah, Planet Side first.
I'll be doing Daisy, which is a good game.
You'll be doing it from scratch.
I'll be doing it from scratch. I won't know the controls. I won't know what to do.
Which is kind of good, actually. Not many people kind of just jump into it and go, hey. But yeah, I'll probably be doing some stuff. So it'll be like Monday to Friday schedule. Certain people upload on a certain day. If you want to upload more, then fine. It's fine by me. You know.
Are you going to be doing anything by yourself, George?
Yeah, probably. I'll probably be bringing back some kind of sport game series. George plays, of course. And
people say they like your career.
yeah.
Some more fag league.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll have to think about doing something about that soon, Dan. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff to look forward to about this 2014 schedule. Obviously, a lot more consistent. A minimum of 3 videos a week. And hopefully we can smash more targets that we've set. So we've obviously set 200 subs for next year. But, you know, you never know with YouTube. It could be more or less. Hopefully more. And I think the more we upload, the more we'll bring in. And the more content we can produce for you guys, the better. So,
Guys, please do stick around. It really helps us.
Yeah.
It gives us the motivation to carry on.
That's right. So, you know, I think that's pretty much it. Have a good Christmas.
Wait, Sam and Dan haven't done what
That's
they're
alright. They know what they're doing.
Oh,
you know what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, say, you dick.
Alright.
I was hinting you by saying that shit, you bellend. Sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing either like a rage quit series because people apparently I'm quite a rage quit person.
Yes, you are, Dan.
Don't know why.
Well, that's why we're not using your laptop at the moment.
all the controllers.
Yeah.
All the Xbox, all the internet. But people say I'm quite a rage quit person, so yeah, I think the rage quit series will be good. Also, horror games.
Horror games.
Oh yeah, I said I'd buy you Outlast, didn't I?
Yeah.
You'll do that.
Outlast. That's.
Is that scary?
Yeah, it's a scary ass game.
Okay. Alright then.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
top quality.
I'm going to be hoping to get out some more reviews when I actually get around to buying new games.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Titanfall when that comes out, 'cause it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright then. So, have a great Christmas from all of us here.
Hope you get what you want.
The other lot of just, well, they were upstairs or
Oh,
at
Well,
home.
Liam isn't, but
Liam isn't,
No,
but
Liam's upstairs in the wardrobe.
yeah. But have a great Christmas from all of us here at GameLads75. I don't know if we're going to be uploading anything else up until January.
I might do one thing.
I might be able to get something out because my
Well,
PC.
Oh, I'm doing a scary game tomorrow.
Okay, Darren will be doing a scary game now. Maybe some Minecraft tonight with Joe and I. Maybe, maybe not. We may never know. I think that's it. Have a great Christmas and a happy New Year.
Hope you get whatever you want. Hope you get all the new games and the new consoles and
Everything. I hope you get everything in the world.
And then send it to us.
And send it to us.
We won't get anything.
PO box. Don't be joking.
PO box.
People
We don't have one.
Afghan.
Afghan
222.
mountains. Alright. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy birthday.
That